Reunification is the method by which we safely get students reconnected with their parents and reunify them. The standard reunification method was actually created by the I Love You Guys Foundation. A reunification happens whenever the school or the building is no longer safe to be in. And so it can be any situation. It can be a water main break, it could be a loss of power, a severe weather event. Any of those situations could result in a reunification. As soon as we're notified of reunification and we know where the students will be staged and where parents need to be, we will send out a text message through our communication center or dispatch center.
So you want that to go out now?
Yes, please.
Timestamp that at 8:58.
The most important thing a parent can do when an incident is starting or you get notified of something happening at your student's school is just to be patient and wait for direction from the school district or the school about next steps. You don't want to approach the school as it is potentially an unsafe situation, and as soon as the district or the school has the appropriate information, they'll let you know where to go. The most important thing for us while students are in our care is that they're having as a stress-free time as possible. So that means we're entertaining them, we have movies playing, they are with trusted adults, we have EMS, fire, police, we have school nurses, social and emotional liaisons, we have social workers, directors of student support services. All of those pieces are accounted for, and we're all here working together to make sure the students are safe and feel safe. Once the parent's notified of reunification and where to go, they'll arrive on site. They'll probably see a line of parents already, or they might be the first ones there. The biggest thing is that they're going to make sure that they have their valid ID on them. They'll get in line. There will be a person managing the line and will hand them a card. The card they'll fill out with their students' information, their information, and then they'll move through the line in order to get to the next point. A guardian or parent that's coming to reunification should make sure that they have a valid ID, and that can be a driver's license, a state-issued ID, anything with a name and a picture. While the students are in our care, it's our responsibility to make sure that they're safe. And until we reunify that student with their parent, they're our responsibility. Accountability is really important in this situation, and we want to make sure that each student is accounted for and that every parent gets the right student. Staff will verify that the student is on site and ready to be reunified. We'll call for that student, and as a parent moves down the line, the student is called over. So we make sure that we're calling the right student up, that the student feels safe going with the person that's there to pick them up. At the very last spot, they will be reunified with their parent, and final checkout will be with the principal. So this process might take some time, but it's going to ensure that your student is safe and that we get them to you safely. There are a lot of situations where a student may not be able to take their vehicle home after an incident, whether that be because there's a gas leak in the area or an active crime scene, or the traffic is blocked off. A student who drives may need to be reunified off-site with the rest of their peers. It's important to set up a system with your student when an emergency happens around how often you will text each other, whether that be every 10 minutes to check in or even longer than that. But the most important thing is that we keep networks clear for emergency notification. The most prompt and accurate way to make sure that you're being notified of incidents like a reunification is to ensure that you're following your district's procedure to update your contact information. The only way you'll get the most up-to-date information is if your contact information is up to date, as well as that you're opted into any text messaging that's available through your district. Your child's safety is our #1 priority, and we want to make sure that this process is a positive one for both the parent and the student.